Okay, here it is. It is the ultimate Planeswalker equipment deck. Now that we have Luxior, Gaiada's Gift, we have ourselves a bunch of Planeswalkers that we want to equip with Luxior, who like being creatures rather than Planeswalkers, because then they're a lot harder to attack. So the reason we've gone for four colors in Omnath Locus of Creation is there is a lot of things that tutor the equipment in these colors, like Luxior Gyada's Gift, and we want the return of Kasmina Enigma Sage, but rather as a planeswalker rather than a commander. So, because these two work really nicely, having the planeswalkers that can tick up, turning into creatures that are pretty powerful, and then we can even equip them with stuff. We can make our equipment better with some of these runes. We've got equipment across the spectrum and cards that care about equipment. So we're mostly a white deck with ramp elements for Omnath. So this could go really well. I'm really excited about it. I quite like having the combination of equipment and planeswalkers, and just having the kind of four colors where we can kind of be a little bit super frenzy. Of course, we have like the Nahiri Heir of the Ancients, which is a planeswalker that cares about equipment, so that's a star card. And we have things like Ignite the Beacon, so we can search for certain planeswalkers in certain situations. So it's kind of toolboxy in terms of the equipment we've got, the creatures we've got, the removal we've got. So yeah, and also at the end of the day, it's Omnath, so it's going to be powerful. Another benefit to Omnath as a commander just in a void is that we have all these new fetch lands, so it's quite easy for us to hit that second ability where we get our mana back with Omnath after if we play one of the new fetch lands afterwards, and we get that little boost of mana so we can play a few spells in a turn. So yeah, Omnath, Planeswalkers, equipment, let's see how it does. It could go terribly, it could be kind of cool, let's see. Okay, so we have our first game against a rather powerful Planeswalker in Kaya. And we have a hand with, unsurprisingly, quite a few slow lands, but this deck doesn't seem like it's going to be too much of an issue. We have something to search out for our equipment. And we have Magda, which is always a nice start, which we can give the Lizard Blaze to. I think I'm going to give this a go, see how we get on. We can make sure that we get a red land with our Evolving Wilds, and then we can kind of see how the match goes from there. We have a little bit of ramp as well in Cold Steel Heart, which we can use for any color, so that could also work out quite nicely. So yeah, they're starting off with their Swamp, or Forsaken Crossroads on black, which means they can scry. Nice. And we're going to get... Oh, look, there we go, we've got the Triumph, so we might as well start off with the Triumph. If we just naturally draw into nice fetch lands, then that means that we can save one of these fetch lands. I mean, if we naturally draw into, untapped lands, which we haven't, unfortunately, but we'll hold on. We'll use the Evolving Wilds this turn, so we can kind of have some nice colors available to us in turn 3. Might be worth doing the Magda thing early or getting some ramp. I think Kaya, we don't want to give them too much of a threat to deal with, so... White seems like the color that we need at the moment. I mean, we get it in Sundown Path as well, but the Ketria Triumph... Oh, there we go, we got a nice untapped land. So we have 2 untapped lands now, so we could just start by playing some ramp in Cold Steel Heart. I think that's the way to go. And we'll put that on green. There we go, so we've got some red in hand, which is quite nice. Balancing out the 4 colors with Omnath. Always a little bit of a thing to keep your mind about. And they go straight for the Lantern, which is a bit disappointing to say the least. This is one annoying card, but we're just going to take the damage start off with. Aha, nice dragon. We might want to start ramping just with Magda and then play a Nettle Cyst, or get... Let's see what we can get with our Trophy Mage. I'm pretty sure we've got some good equipment that could help us against Kaya pretty well. Having 2 creatures as well means that if they come down and exile one with Kaya, we have a good backup. Yeah, Maul of the Skyclaves is really great. We can use that on Trophy Mage and have like a pretty gnarly creature available to us. I mean, we're probably going Omnath next turn, and then we get our mana back from Omnath, which means we can't play the dragon. Oof! Yeah, that's quite a nasty thing to see early. Haha, do not like God Eternal Ketria on their side of the field. Very, very nice card. Oh, we do have the reality chip though, so let's maul our Magda. And that way we definitely get our treasures. Maybe we should have Omnathed first, really, because we have this fetch land, which is now... Yeah, I think it's worth holding on to it and just attacking with Magda, getting the treasure and the 4 damage in. We can then sacrifice the treasure to Tegra's Lantern if we get really desperate, if they start untapping it, like relentlessly, but they might also just play Kaya and get rid of Magda now. We've put quite the target on Magda. But Omnath into a fetch land it's probably worked pretty nice. This Trophy Mage is definitely going to come down and stop this God Eternal Ketra being a nuisance. Well, block it at least. And they have Bazooka. So they don't really, I don't think they do want to attack, because they know we can quite easily kill it. So yeah, we gain our 4 life, and then we get our mana back, which would be nice. So yeah, we'll do that with Omnath, I think. Just keep declining, taking the damage. So yeah, God Eternal Ketra is pretty messed up here. Okay, so we'll go Omnath. We'll do the draw a card. And it's Tezzeret, fantastic. And we can broke his hideout, get our life back, get a land. We'll get ourselves a forest this time. Get our little buff of mana. And maybe Ice Fang is the one to go for, just as a blocker. It's pretty nice. And then the Lizard Blades can deal a sizable amount of damage to Bazuri. So Ice Fang is a mythic dragon that turns into an equipment, which taps down to creatures on attacks, which is quite useful when attacking some planeswalkers. They might just want to kill Ice Fang with Kaya, though. It's not looking too ideal yet. The dream is not fully realized of equipping planeswalkers with equipment to make them into creatures. And Tezzeret's nice because we can at least turn more of the Skyclaves into a 4/4. And we'll have a hasty threat. But are they just going to exile? Oh, they're exiling Omnath. Interesting. Didn't necessarily expect that. We'll have them back. We could, if we get another fetch land, we could just do the Omnath dance again, but we won't actually be able to do anything decent with it this time because we have double cost in our Tezzeret. We'd need to draw. Yeah, that wouldn't work. It's not going to happen. Do we just take the 10 here? I don't want to, but I think we kind of have to, so we can take down those planeswalkers, yeah. I think we just use Omnath as a body to keep us alive and kill these 2 planeswalkers off. Ooh, Ruined Crown is good though, because that means we can get some life from attacking by getting our lifelink rune. Can we not play Omnath? No, it costs 7 now, doesn't it? Of course, so Omnath has been made more expensive. Maybe we just reality chip and block with that. It's pretty useless. How much do we want to... Yeah, we want to get rid of all this stuff, so... we'll kill the planeswalkers. And then I think...
Well, this situation is getting messy. Look, I can't do everything.
Nice. And then Ruined Crown for the Rune of Resistance. So we have some lifelink going on. Nice. And draw a card. Fantastic. Right, Kasmina's good. That means we can actually start like getting some good blockers to deal with God Eternal Ketra, who is probably not going anywhere anytime fast. We will decline once again because we're going to start gaining life. The idea is Lizard Blades and Rune Crown on Ice Fang. Icing Death, I mean. Icing Death, which then turns into Icing Death, Frost Tyrant, Frost Tongue. But they're probably going to exile it, annoyingly. Yep.
That was an easy job.
And we'll block the reality chip. We'll block with the reality chip, I mean. Ooh, Chandra, nice. So we want a blocker with Kasmina. And then we can draw discards. Ooh, Settle. Settle. Do we want that over Nettle Assist? Nettle Assist is quite powerful. I think it's Tezzeret that has to go. Here we go. And we'll equip this to our Lizard Blades so it has a lifelink, and then we can get in. And unfortunately, we're only getting 2 life. But hey, life goes on. Once again, oh, the Lantern. The Lantern is fatefully damaging to us. The shield. And then just a Lantern untap, or are they going to kill the Blades? Looks like they're killing the Blades. But at least Settle. Does Settle target... If source, whenever you or another permanent becomes target of his spell or ability. So yeah, we still need to Pay 1 to settle on the God Eternal Laketra. It's good though, they don't seem to have many creatures to trigger the God Eternal, which, like, this is a busted card for 5 mana, without a doubt. God Eternal Laketra is super good. The way it just comes back, the way it has double strike, the way it makes all the zombies, is just like a ridiculous little card for 5 mana. Really good top ends. Obviously, like, sucks in white weenie decks because you've probably played all your creatures by the time you get to 5 mana, but, you know, still, fun in Commander. We're going to decline, just take the damage. They're going to go for the untap. If they're going to go for the untap, that's kind of alright. Because Lizard Blades can start making us some mana back pretty well. Looks like, is it all our permanents? Our opponents cast a target creature or planeswalker, yeah, so it's a little bit harder for them to... Oh! Just going for Kasmine. Yeah, they're going for us. That makes much more sense, because, I mean, we're blocking either way with our little wizard. Only thing is, right, so we're very aware that they can, maybe we discard Nettlecyst at this point. No, we'll decline, we'll go down to 1. I think the lifelink plan is fine. So we use Kasmina. I think Shadow Spear's a bit redundant now. 4 to equip this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So maybe just Omnath for 1 turn. And then we have blockers and we can just gain a bit of life. But Nettlecyst is 5. Yeah, let's do Nettlecyst. We're getting a whole bunch of life from doing the Nettlecyst thing. Does it mean that they can kill us, though? No, it doesn't. No. So what we do is we equip more of the Skyclaves to Lizard Blades. And then we have 2 blockers so that when they hit us with Kaya and try to exile something, we have another blocker available. So we're up to 7 again, which is nice. And the Lantern, we can sacrifice the Germ, we can sacrifice Kasmima, we can discard Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Like, Chandra really isn't doing much right now, unfortunately. Okay, they kill the blades, all the equipment goes back. Nettlecyst is still there, though, and the Germ token it comes with, so they might just Lantern us twice, and then we can just get rid of some bits, which is not the end of the world. Let's see. They have 4 mana. And then settling the wreckage is actually quite good here. We'll decline the first time. And then they might just do the untappy thing. Are they going to do the untappy thing? Put us back down to 1? Yeah, they're going to put us back down to 1. That's fine. Because now we can equip Rune Halo to the Germ token, settle the wreckage. Yeah, let's discard Chandra. As sad as that is to do, she's not really relevant right now. Probably better to sacrifice Kasmima first. Yep, cool. The wizard gets in the way, and we have settle, so... we'll give the Rune Crown to the Nettlecyst. Attack for 6. And then we're just holding settle, I guess. How much more to do? Yeah, more of the Skyclaves is a bit expensive to equip. But settle is going to come in huge here. And if they play the Bound in Gold, sure. So it's probably just gonna. It's just a 6/6. Are they? Did they put it? They put it on. What did they put it on? Bound in Gold, enchant permanent. I'm not really sure what's been equipped here. We will sacrifice our Kasmina. It's pretty useless now. I think our Cold Steel Hearts are also pretty useless. So this can't attack or block because of Bound in Gold. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll sacrifice Cold Steel Heart after that. Sacrifice non-land permanent. We'll sacrifice the Cold Steel Heart. Oh, we could sacrifice the Phyrexian Germ, I suppose. And then we'll settle the wreckage. Pay 1 through the Protector Shield. There we go. They'll get a land. We still have our 5/5, but it can't attack or block anymore. But at least Omnath is kind of on a board that it can do something. Probably just get exiled by Kaya, realistically, but... Yep. This is super close. This is cool. Cool. So Omnath. We draw cards. Play a land. We have the Ember Cleave, which is super nice. We don't have any equipment we can attach to Omnath yet. They're probably going to Kaya and kill Omnath.
Time to focus. I got a job to do.
Yep. Cool. Yep, we'll just have Omnath back. Which now costs 8, 9, but we can still cast it, and we draw a card each time we play Omnath, so that's fine. We'll just decline. Oh no, we'll sacrifice an on-land permanent. We'll sacrifice the Germ. It's useless at this point. There we go, Breeding Pool, lovely. So we play Omnath. Draw a card. Play a land, get some life back, and we have Ignite the Beacon to get ourselves some Planeswalkers. Look at that! Isn't Omnath just like the glue that holds everything together? The sticky green goo that holds the whole thing together. Okay, that has a shield counter and some pretty nice stats. So, Nettle Assist gives +3/+3 at the moment. Ember Cleave. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's not good. Yeah, this has gone bad. Ignite the Beacon, what Planeswalkers could we get? We could get this. Decline, I think. Okay. Oh, Helm of the Host. Oh, Helm of the Host is good. I mean, this gives flying, doesn't it? Flying and first strike. So equip this. Then I think attack with it. Did we have enough mana to Nettle Assist as well? I don't think we did, so I think this is fine. Then they block with this thing, and we just Ember Cleave. Didn't think that through entirely. So no. Oh, we can't deal less than fatal damage. So the first one we do 5 to the thing and 2 to the opponent, and then we do a straight 7. That's so annoying, that's so close. Then on the second hit, we hit this thing for 5 and hit them for 2. So shield counters, huh? I don't even know what happened there, really. What happened there? That's so... I really don't get that. And they don't have the shield counter anymore, right? They have the counter that the Planeswalker cares about. Oh, and they can just exile Omnath, can't they? They're just going to exile Omnath. They're just going to exile Omnath. But, overall, a fairly noble attempt in my mind. That's 15 minutes of a close one, having to deal with a God Eternal Ketra when we're in 4 colours, without much removal apart from Settle the Wreckage. So, I'm pretty happy with the first game. That was alright. Decent concept. Me thinking. Yep, we're gonna... we'll just sacrifice an on-land permanent. We'll sacrifice this, all of the Skyclaves. They can't kill us yet. 5, that's 11. Still not enough. Remove the counter from a creature or planeswalker. If you do draw a card, great. Citizen, yep, cool. Fun card, like Sanctuary Warden. Hang on, mate, yep. Maybe Capture Bigger, that's, yep. And Luminarch, the Spyrum is worse in Historic Brawl. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see if we got a Planeswalker that can help us out of this situation. I don't think there is such a thing. The Wandering Emperor would have actually been really useful. Okay, these are all nice things, but I don't think they're going to help us out enough. We'll get the one... Oh, we didn't get the Wandering Emperor. We'll just say, good game, and move on to the next one. But yeah, not too bad. Okay, so we're clearly in the higher ranks because we are against the 5-color Planeswalker. Not Planeswalker, the Prismatic Bridge, basically. So we have Luxior in hand, which is awesome, and Lion Slash. In fact, this whole hand is pretty dope. So we're going to start off with this. We got blue, white, red in hand, so we can play our Planeswalker when we want to. Get Lion Slash out nice and early. Maybe Luxior would be good too. I think Nahiri and Luxior is a good pair of cards to have. Along with Anchor to Reality. I'm not sure why my frame rate's so low today. Anyway, let's move on to Lion Slash, which is a creature as well as an equipment, thanks to the latest coming out set. Absolutely love these reconfigures as things that stick around after the creature they're equipped to has been killed. So they're probably just going to play some sort of mana artifact. Oh, Dig Up. Okay, they're going to get a land. Nice. A basic land, mind you. Hopefully they have some in their deck. I have seen that happen before. Okay, yep, they've got Snow-Covered Plains for next turn. Lovely. Anything else they want to do? Looks like they've still got options. No? They're going to dig up. No, we're not got another dig up. Oh, there's SRAM. Oh, fantastic. Oh, look at this. This is all coming together. So, SRAM, into Luxior, draw a card, and the train starts to roll. So next turn, I'm looking at Nahiri pretty nicely. Yeah, that's fine, don't really care. Don't really have any other equipment, so they're actually going to get rid of Luxior by the looks of it. Nah, they don't know what we're after, so that's fine, that's good. SRAM's kind of sad, but we actually don't have any stuff in hand at the moment, so I'm not too fussed about that. They might try and kill the Lion Sash too. But Khan and Luxior is a beautiful pair, because Khan's such a high loyalty planeswalker. Comes down with 5, usually tick it up to start off with anyway, so that's going to be a 6/6 once we get around to equipping. Lovely, Steam Vents, just what we... Look at this, it's all coming together pretty nicely. I mean, we've not got our green yet, but we do want 2 blue so we can play Anchor to Reality when we get to the point. I mean, we'll get it through Steam Vents anyway. Hoping just to get a green land. I think having a multicolored deck means, oh, look at that, an equipment and a creature that's also an equipment. So that's not the easiest choice to make. I think they're probably going to go for the Soul Stealer's Axe, which isn't a bad choice because we don't really have that many things that, nothing, our highest CMC I believe is 6. Might not even be that, yeah. We have Ugin, the Ineffable, and Embercleave at 6. But we can Luxior up the Khan, maybe down ticket. Oh, and there's our green as well, so we can play Omnath soon. Yes, cool. So we will equip Luxior to Khan. This is the dream. Soul Stealer's Axe. And equip that. And I think we do want a down tick just so that we get a 5-mana permanent. Get Havla back. Hit him for 5, get another card. Look at that, Khan using a Soul Stealer's Axe to grab us a Ren and 7. Lovely. Now they're going to play a 5-mana enchantment that just ruins our day, though, so... They might not. They might destroy all creatures or something. Really want the... I don't think that we... Because we're not doing the Hammer Time thing, the instant that reattaches equipment to save planes... Oh, there's Repopulate. Okay, that's definitely going to come in useful. So this gives it double strike, so we could just get both the 6-drops out of our deck by ticking this up. Unless they reveal one of them with Khan. No, that's not a 6-drop, that's Cold Steel Heart and Narset. Cool. So now we can play the Cold Steel Heart, and can we play Havla? Oh, we can't play Havla because we don't have enough white mana. Maybe we just go Omnath then, and spew out some lands, I'm not sure. Let's... Oh, I really want to give that double strike, just let them know what we're thinking. How does this work? There's an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. So, here's what we do. We play the Cold Steel Heart. We put it on the color we need most, which right now is white. We attack with Khan. Ah, we can't do this at instant speed. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, well, we'll just play Nahiri. And we will... Let's just create a Core Warrior. Put the Soul Stealer's Axe on it, because Khan's not doing too much apart from getting Embercleave with that. Which, to be fair, Embercleave's pretty decent. Nicol Bolas can smack one of our Planeswalkers pretty hard. Cleansing Nova can destroy all our creatures. And Nicol Bolas can just kill Nahiri, yeah. Luckily, we have Nahiri's arch nemesis in Ugin. Prismatic Bridge. Oh, okay, so we can't Harrow, unfortunately. Did I not put this on green? I put this on white. What a silly move. Okay, so we've got a Nicol Bolas there. We've got Ugin to kill Nicol Bolas, I suppose, which does feel a bit rough. We really want to Omnath into Harrow next future turn. What can they do with this? They can exile cards from our hand. Yeah, let's just do Omnath. And actually, if we get a land with Omnath, which we did, not the best land, but it's still a land. No, it is a good land. It's a good land. This kills every... Yes! Okay, so we just play enough lands and that kills Nicol Bolas. So then we get, wow, we need green. We need green, so we can play Ren and 7. Then we get our mana back, so we can Harrow, sacrifice, I don't know, the pathway to get 2 more lands. So now we deal 4 damage twice. And we can Soul Stealer's Axe. No, let's not Soul Stealer's Axe. Let's just play the Sword of the Realm and equip it to Omnath so that if they kill it, it just comes back to our hand. That was a turn. There we go.
I do not stand alone.
And I don't know what happened. Cool.
Do not forget who we fight for.
No, because this way it comes back to our hand, right? No, they exiled it. Okay, we just lost Omnath for the rest of the game. Oops. Oh no. Well, we can run in 7 and Ugin. That's pretty decent, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we can't. We can only run in 7. They're getting Planeswalkers. Exile target creature is controllers, yeah. They swords us. Let's see. Okay. Do we have any haste givers? I don't think we do. No, we don't have any equipment to give us haste. We do have the one that makes us never lose, but I don't think we're quite at that point yet. I think Ren in 7, so we keep hitting our land drops, seems annoyingly okay. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. I can't believe that we lost Omnath. Get the Deadeye Quartermaster. Yes, we'll search for something. Let's get the Helm of the Host, because then we can start... No, let's get Nettle Cyst. We are actually close to winning. If we don't let the Planeswalkers get out of hand, which we are letting them do at the moment. Okay. Does Dovin Barn... Yeah, that's fine. If they use Dovin Barn on our Deadeye Quartermaster, okay. They have to use Banishing Light. Ren and 7 can give us a nice big tree.
My odds are ever improving.
Mm-hmm. And Reclaim the Waste. Maybe we want the Brilliant Reclamation in this deck if we get a big... We've got Planeswalkers, we've got artifacts. It might be worth it. Okay. So I think the Planeswalkers they have right now aren't the end of the world, so Ugining the Prismatic Bridge just for a turn seems good. Because Dovin Barn and Ajani are just kind of annoying, but they're not that bad. So we'll get rid of this Prismatic Bridge. Also makes Nettle Cyst cheap. Nettle Cyst is cheap. We can play the Breeding Pool for turn. And then Anchor to Reality. Let's just get rid of this Cold Steel Heart for a mo. And see what we can get. We can... This is like Tinker. It's not Tinker. Oh, okay. So if we play the... Oh, we do have Rabbit Battery for haste for future reference. But I say we just play the Embercleave? No, because they can just exile our creature. Let's give them another creature with Forgeborn Phoenix. And then we'll just create a Tree Folk as well. That way they need a board wipe, really, don't they, to deal with all this. Yeah, that feels like a good turn. Okay, they're exiling our Magda. No biggie. No biggie at all. Unfortunately, Liliana does make things a bit more annoying.
If I were you,
Whenever this dies, when the equipped creature does combat damage, that's fine. Yeah, let's get rid of these two. Because the Phoenix comes back. Really like the Phoenix for that. They gain 2 life, draw cards.
This should help.
Do they have nothing to deal with the Tree Folk? No, they don't. Lovely. That's the way we want to go. We're getting rustling up the big boys with our Equipment Planeswalker deck. Yeah. Okay, so now this is our kind of nightmare tier 1 Historic Brawl deck because it... oh, we have Instant Off, but do we have any Snowlands? It'd be really annoying if we don't have Snowlands. I don't think we do have snow lands. I think we have the uncommon ones, but we can't look at our lands right now. That's fine. We can't even play it really anyway. So no equipment. We have Casimina. Let's take the free mulligan on this one. 4-color deck, so I can't go wrong. Yeah, let's just get rid of Reckless Crew and go with this. I mean, we're going first, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we do have Snowlands. We have Arctic Tree Line and Highland Forest, so they're going to play Goblins. Oh, thank goodness, we got Day of Judgment, so that's very good. I think we'll start forging the Tyrite Sword. Ooh, weird. Didn't know they'd do that. That's There we are. Start making some treasure. Which means the next turn we can go Omnath, and if we get a fetch land, that's like super nice. In fact, we do have Harrow, so... Oh, look. There you go. So we can just go straight into Omnath. Which is always a good, like, contingency plan. There we go. Plains, gain a bit of life. Nice. Now we just want to draw in the turn land next turn, so that we can... Yeah, what are they going to do about Omnath? They have Lava Coil. Cool. That's fine, because we can Day of Judgments pretty soon. Search for the Rabbit Battery, I think. And I think we can give them one more turn to get a bit crazy with this. Let's see. Or maybe we just want Luxior, so we can... we don't have any Planeswalkers in hand, though, so there's not much point. Let's go for the... Oh, what's really useful in this matchup against the little gobs? Maybe the Nettle Cyst or the Lion Sash. I think at this point we actually want Lion Sash. There we go. And just... We can't play Omnath again yet. We won't be able to play Omnath for a while. We can play the Deadeye Quartermaster. Maybe we just kill everything now. Now, let's... Oh, we can't even play Deadeye Quartermaster because we have no blue. Hello. Oops. Yeah, let's just pass the turn and we'll Harrow on their turn. I kind of messed that up a bit. We get rid of the plains, get sumo lands, and yeah, life goes on, you know? Okay, yep, they're worried about Settle. I'm glad they're worried about Settle. We'll Harrow instead. Get rid of the forest. We rarely need more than one forest, so we'll get a mountain and a plains. And then they just hit us for 4 rather than whatever they were going to. Cool. Oh, there you go. Depopulate. Our second board wipe. They might T-bolts. Oh, my battery's running low. Look at that. How professional. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Kill everything. Get the Lion Sash. And we can kill everything another time as well. Lion Sash means we can get rid of this like annoying underground Rage Hound. If they want to underground Rage Hound, I mean that sounds so cool, doesn't it? Underground Rage Hound. Yep, they bolt it. Sure. I got the Robber and the Banner Ray. I'm gonna hold off the board wipe for a bit longer then, because this is not a problem. Branch Love Pathway. So yeah, I think we just kind of go Deadeye Quartermaster, search for something cool, like, I don't know, Helm of the Host. Helm of the Host is pretty cool, but so is Nettle Cyst, and so is the Reality Chip, actually. Yeah, let's go with the Reality Chip, because that's quite a nice blocker here. Although we can't play it because we don't have enough blue mana, so it's more of the Skyclave, our Deadeye Quartermaster, so that we have a heavy blocker. The Reality Chip's great for card advantage. I really like that it's searchable as an equipment. They're going to play Krenko, that's fine. Let's Rune of Speed the Maul of the Skyclave, so now it gives haste. We have Shadow Spear as well, so this is actually quite good, because this just means instead of fighting them and killing all their stuff, we can just gain a bunch of life. And then we can attach the Reality Chip before we do a board wipe so it survives. Reconfigure it for free. We have a land on top of our library too. Blood Sun. All lands lose all ability except mana abilities, so that's turned off basically nothing in our deck. Play Mentor for... There's this way you run snow-covered lands. You might steal and into the north. Cool. So I really want to play Omnath here because we have a fetch land in hand. But what we do is we reconfigure this to the Deadeye Quartermaster. So we can play this. Day of Attack, get our life. And Day of Judgment. And we get the reality chip to stick around because it was configured onto something else. And then we will do nothing else. That's the end of the turn for us. So now we can do the Omnath thing, which is great. We get a decent amount of our mana back and can attach more of the Skyclaves to something else. And it is going to be the... Lurker. And claim the Firstborn. Ah, I see. Very good, very good. Okay, so they're going to search something with higher than 2 mana value. Oh, well, that's fair. Okay, well, we have to play Omnath here. Draw a card. Fabled Passage. Gain some life. Oh no, the Blood Sun. The Blood Sun. The Blood Sun stops the Fabled Passage. And all our fetch lands. Every single one of our fetch lands. So it's just out of reach. This is really bad. Atali's really bad. Fortunately, they exile no creatures with Lurker, but Atali's so bad. Yep, what they get? They got a Steamkin and Chandra, Torch of Defiance. That's not good. That's exactly what they need, in fact. That's nice. You really, really, really can't hold it against anyone to run Atali Primal still, no. Sure, Blood Sun. Blood Sun. I mean, if you're only running Mountains, why not? But Blood Sun.
Yo, you're going down.
Yeah. I think we are going down. Omnath? I guess we just Omnath. That's... They get the Underground Rage Hound. Oh, Kasmina's alright. There we go. I like Kasmina. This is a fun, nice card. Okay, we just get a land. Do we just Maul and Shadow Spear on this wizard? Is that the best we can do? Yeah, I think a 5/4 isn't the end. Maybe we should have killed Chandra there, but we're not in a lethal. If we get has the Embercleave gone? Oh, the Embercleave has not gone. So if we somehow get the Embercleave, we could win next turn, but it's unlikely. Especially if they do something like that. Shoot. Enchandra, yeah. Good game, good game. We're just going to let them do another Atali trigger, because that's, I mean, why does anyone play this game apart from Atali triggers, eh? Let's see. Nice, more power to them. Boom. Yep, triggers. They get Nahiri. Seems fair. They've got 2 of our Planeswalkers. Ouch. Right, I guess on to the next one. We'll try again. Okay, we're on to game 4. This time it's another Prismatic Bridge deck. This hand looks nice, doesn't it? Let's just go with this hand. We want another fast land so we can properly Chromatic Lantern. But Ignite the Beacon, Lion Sash. It's the World Tree. It's hard to deal with. But it's nice to see Khan. We get our Chromatic Lantern, we ramp along with them, then we play Khan, and life feels good. There we go, there's a fast land. So what are we missing? We've got green, white, blue, red, so then we've got red here, and we can blue next turn. Although it doesn't matter, we've got Cromler. Is it wise just to go Omnath next turn, I wonder? Or start Khaning for our deck? Carning for our deck because Omnath is going to deal with Planeswalkers, and we want to get things that trigger Omnath so it can deal with Planeswalkers. So, yeah, we'll go Karn. Make them think that we don't have the land, and that's what we're after. Doesn't matter that we get the land either way. So give us Forest. Presumably, at least. I don't know. Maybe they give us the non-basic land. Sure. We'll just play it on green for now. Blue and green are by far not really the colours this deck needs, so it's no biggie. But now we can play Omnath and gain 4 life. Yep, there's the bridge. Cool. Alright. Yeah, let's up Karn. Maybe getting some Scions might have been the better idea, but they're going to give us a sacred foundry. Yeah, what we do is we just hold up Ignite the Beacon. Cool, they've got a Massacre Worm that does nothing. So we want to Ignite the Beacon definitely for Ugin and maybe for the Narset, where we can discard and deal with something. Massacre Worm, what can kill Massacre Worm Planeswalker-wise? We could also get the Wandering Emperor. I think the Wandering Emperor is good for dealing with Massacre Worm when it attacks. Tricky one. Well, let's Ignite the Beacon, either way. They might counter it, they might just have a counter spell. I wouldn't be surprised. Prismatic Bridge. Yes, we want Ugin, that's for sure. And let's get ourselves a Wandering Emperor too. That way we can deal with creatures and Planeswalkers alike. Day of Judgment is very good to see. So we can play Ugin, and then once we do, we destroy the Prismatic Bridge. We just make a construct to keep our Planeswalkers alive for the turn, and destroy the Prismatic Bridge. Play a land. Unfortunately, Ugin only deals with colorless permanents. It would have been nice. Maybe they have the... No, they don't have the thing that stops it. But... Yeah, okay. And then we'll just play this on red. Nice. Maybe they flash something in? A Soul Shatter. Sure, we lose one of our Planeswalkers. That's okay. As Massacre Worm is vulnerable to the Wandering Emperor, maybe they just kill the Scions. Okay, they kill that too. Then it looks like we're almost definitely using the Wandering Emperor here to get rid of the Massacre Worm. Which is fine, because that means they're not playing the Prismatic Bridge, which is grand. But they are playing instead Golos. So we just have to Day of Judgment this board. This is 2 horrible creatures to deal with. It's the World Tree. Maybe they're going to do the whole God thing, but I don't think they are posed for doing the God thing. So Day of Judgment, and then we just hold on to the Wandering Emperor. Gonna flash it out, do a Planeswalker ability. Yep, they're just Prismatic Bridging, so we'll just play the Wandering Emperor. Get our Samurai. Kasmina? I think Kasmina, yeah. Just get some... Make sure we're hitting our land drops. Mindstone's good as, so we'll do that. There, Lion's Sash. Let's equip it. We can't reconfigure yet, so we'll just put...
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Just having the Lion Sash available to exile something from their graveyard seems relevant here. Oh, Vorinclex, well that messes everything up. That's okay, well if they attack we just block with everything, don't we? Yeah? They can only attack with Vorinclex? We know that the Wandering Emperor can just, yeah, okay. Professor Onyx. Each opponent sacrifices a... Oh, crud. They're going to ultimate Professor Onyx, so let's just exile a card from their graveyard. We'll get rid of Golos. So we can lose life, discard Brass Knuckles, lose life, lose life, lose life, lose life. There we are. We just have a lot less life, that's all. It's fine. That's a bit less fine. That means they just kill us. Oh, no it doesn't. Okay, cool. So, Omnath. Casmina. Oh, got a rabbit battery, that's nice. So that means we can go to Sparrow's headquarters. Rabbit battery? Okay, let's think about this. We have a blocker. It's not a very good blocker. We can't put +1/+1 comes anything, so we might as well just make a samurai with this. Make Omnath big. And then Maul of the Skyclave, because we have a quite good blocks here, so I think getting rid of the Professor Onyx... We're dead! Like, we're definitely dead. We might draw just something. Yeah, look at that. What's the ultimate on this thing? Exile each non-land permanent your opponent controls. Yep, they're all gone. Don't think too hard when you're playing against this kind of deck, because they're just going to do something like that. They got Vorinclex. So, yeah, well, Omnath. But it don't mean a thing. Cool, GG, that's the end of that one. Let's move on to the final one. Okay, we're finally against something that's not every colour in the rainbow. It is Emry, however. I think in another world this hand would be fine. A world where all the cards were different. So I think we definitely take a mulligan. Because we have enough ramp in the deck that I think we can ask for at least one bit of ramp or like some kind of combination of cards. Like we've got a 4, 5, and 6. The 1-drop is not useful until at least turn 5. So we're not doing anything till turn 5 with this hand. So at least with what we've got to start off with. So let's take the mulligan. It's nice because we have, there we go, that's loads better. We've got Stram in hand, we've got Akiri, we've got Tamio, who we can play completed if we need to. If it plays completed, it enters with 2 fewer loyalty counters, so it becomes a 3/3, but it's still pretty annoying and a pretty amazing card. We have 2 Tri-lands, and the Triumph and the Garden. So yeah, this is alright. I mean, you never know what Emry's going to do. I mean, you do know what Emry's going to do. It's going to be a combo in some regard that involves Aetherflex Reservoir, and they're going to play cheap artifacts so that they can get their commander out on turn 2. But hey, our lands have really cool animations when they come in, apart from the new ones. The new ones really deserve their own animation when they come into play. And look, they're doing something on their upkeep. I don't know why they're stopping on their upkeep. Maybe they don't realize that they've stopped on their upkeep. Yeah, I mean, we got to do the thing when we attached a Planeswalker with an equipment. We didn't get that much. In fact, we got a bunch of equipment on a Deadeye Quartermaster. That was fun. It's a shame we can play Stram, but Soulstealer's Axe isn't going to be quite in time. Okay, don't time us out. This is a good hand. I want to play it. Okay, good. They've drawn their card for turn. They're playing the island. They've got a Fountain of Renewal. They play Emry. They mill a bunch of artifacts, all of which look pretty nice. Never seen Merchant's Dockhand in a game before, so that's quite cool, I guess. It's a 1/2 for 1 in any color. I'm surprised you don't see this in random aggro decks. No, I'm not surprised, I'm sorry. Right, we just want an untapped land. Do they want to sacrifice their Emry to the Witch's Oven? Is that what? Do they just think they're going to win? Do they not like seeing Omnath? Omnath is 1 more expensive now. It's not even really a threat. Yeah, I guess they play the Dock. So what does Dockhand even do? Let's read about a new card while we wait for our opponent to time out. Okay, we're back. Right, I want to hold on to the Soulstealer's Axe so we can draw a card with it. So we'll just move on. Let them pass through their turn again. Oh, this is annoying, isn't it? Maybe we should just reset. Cool. My turn. End of turn. Yep, over to you. Maybe they think they're against some like super pro deck that's gonna like mess them up super quick if they don't do something about it. But we're just here to play SRAM and Soul Stealer's Act on turn 3. Yeah, nice. You play your banner. That's cool. I like that. That seems fair. Cool. Good one, Emry. Sundown Pass, SRAM, into an equipment. Do they have that? Do they have the? No, they can't even counter this. No, not for 1 mana. Okay, they can counter this for 1 mana. I bet they didn't expect to see SRAM coming out of this deck, did they? Uh-oh, right, that's a bit troublesome. We have no cards. I believe they're called lands. We need those lands so we can play more cards. We could always attach... Oh, Gilded Lotus, lovely. They don't really have lands either, but they do. They have 4, but they also have 4 in non-lands, so... Yeah, oh, it's the Paradox Engine, that's what you get, isn't it? Skycrave Relic, okay, cool. So now they can Paradox Engine pretty easily. Oh, okay, more of the Skyclaves, that's kind of fun. Get to draw a card with it, at least. Don't get a land. Don't get a land. But we draw a card. Deal 4 damage. So Fighter class gets us another equipment. So that means we can at least definitely draw a card next turn. We can get Shadow Spear or something from Fighter class. And then we can make equipabilities basically free, which is really good. Oh, but they're going to play Paradox Engine or something, aren't they? Oh, look, yeah, that's how they get Paradox Engine. That's how they stop our creatures doing things. Yep, that's super annoying. Well, there's a land. There we go. So can't complain too bad. Fighter class means that if they do tap down SRAM, we can re-equip our lands quite nicely. But they're going to get the Planar Bridge, search for the Paradox Engine, and then win, I assume. Okay, we get ourselves a Shadow Spear or something of equal value. But they're gonna... Oh, no! Oh, see, this is what happens. They time out, I'm just kind of like clicking, and then I just click on some random artifact, like Cloud Steel Kieran, who I guess we can make it so we can't lose the game, but they're gonna Paradox. And even with Planar Engine and Paradox Engine, you can just search every permanent in your library out, can't you? So that'll be fun for them. Cool. So they search for Paradox Engine, which I think is a really horrible card to have in Historic Brawl. Can we get rid of Paradox Engine, please? Yeah, okay. I think this is one of the saddest things to face. Solemn Simulacrum, yeah, untap all your stuff. They're not doing the thing where they float their mana though, so that's kind of nice. But that works really well. I'm glad they're drawing a card, okay, sure. There is a chance that they haven't won. No, there isn't. No, they've won. Okay, good game. Sad way to end. But in conclusion, Omnath's cool. I like this deck. I had a lot of fun with it. I didn't even really care about the games I lost because it was all about trying to get the equipment and the Planeswalkers to be friends. And annoyingly, the way that the commanders are evaluated means that, and like it'd be very complex to like properly evaluate commanders, so that they would face other commanders that were good. But like, obviously Omnath is top tier. Even since it's been upgraded, I've not seen a single Omnath. I don't think in the history of this channel I've seen a single Omnath as a commander, which kind of indicates that the 1 extra mana makes it like not A+ tier like Emry is and such. So it is a shame that this deck isn't like, you can't just play a 4 or 5 color deck with like meme jank and play against other meme jank, but that would be hard to do. So anyway, I'm going to let this guy have a bit of a rest and stop doing this to me, and I wish you all a happy afternoon. Next time, I don't know, we'll see what we play next time. I might do a random commander, let's see. Alright, Catch ya. Bye.